If you know me, I drink a lot of coffee, which means that I also have a good idea of what tastes good and what doesn't. I'm going to tell you all the different things that I've learned about my coffee journey, because apparently it's a journey. And I'm going to tell you the things I like in hot cocoa and coffee and tea and everything else. So, first thing I'm going to say is that I drink this coffee the most. This is my everyday coffee. That's my everyday go-to. You don't need anything. I can drink it black, and that's important for me because sometimes I'm tired and I don't want to do anything. And also sometimes I'm fasting, and this is a good coffee to fast with because it brings me joy and life and love. And it's a small business company. It's super cool out in Florida. I ran out of this coffee. It's very good. I picked it up at Gen Con back in August. It was very good. I really enjoy it. I'm sad that it's gone. Very good coffee. Now, other things that I've gotten over time, other things I started with, I was a huge fan of Everyday Dose for a very, very long time. The thing I don't like about them was that as an affiliate, because I did decide to go with like affiliate marketing for them, they would pay me in like coupons for their company, which would just keep me in this little like, it felt very MLM. So because of that, I don't really buy from them anymore. They have a really good matcha though. So their matcha is great. Other things that I've tried. So Javi reached out to me about months ago. And I was like, I don't want a new coffee because I already have coffee. Well, then they came out with a protein coffee and I was like, hey, that's 10 grams of protein per scoop. That's 2 scoops I can have at a time before I die. And I really liked it. Like I was very surprised at how much I liked it. I drink it maybe a couple times a week, and that's again help with craving overload and also because it has caffeine in it. Much to my surprise, a free bottle of cinnamon caramel cream came with it. This is one of their coffee concentrates. I had never had a coffee concentrate. It has made my life substantially easier, especially during seasons where, you know, grinding coffee is difficult for me because like mental space and craziness of life. So I've been really grateful to try this. I like it. The flavor is good. It's not as concentrated as I think it should be because I'm not getting the same kick that I would in other coffees, but it's a good coffee. I like the instant coffee, which means I also wanted to try the regular original concentrate, which I'll make a recipe with because they also sent a recipe book with it. So I was actually expecting to get a whole bunch of these and I only got one. So I don't know what's happening with that TikTok shop thing. Everything is listed in TikTok shop here. Half of these things are things I'm an affiliate for. Everything else you can check my website and things like that. But it came with a recipe book, so I'm going to try the recipes because I think that's cool. I was really pleased with this, so I like it. I will tell you, totally worth it for convenience of life. Totally worth it. I'm assuming it's going to taste like coffee. These are not heavy hitters in terms of caffeine, so if you're looking for a really big thing, go buy an espresso machine. This I really did like. This is very good. I would probably keep buying this because I do actually like that. And it, like I said, it's convenient. It's powdered coffee. You dump in 1 or 2 scoops and you're good. Something that I did try a long time ago, I still have it, is this mud water. I still haven't gotten back to using this. I wonder if I grind it, if I'll like it better, but so far I have not been a fan of it the few times I have tried it, and it just isn't my cup of coffee. I think it's also because it's not a cup of coffee. This is just mushroom, and I wanted it to work better. It didn't work for me. In fact, it made me sleepy, which was upsetting because this was the one that was supposed to be like for morning. It made me tired. That's not what I want in my coffee at all. 2 things that I was trying out this morning is this hot cocoa and this mushroom coffee. I wasn't sure how these were going to work. I'm not sure that I need more or less of these in my life. I do think the flavor wise, it's good. There's a little bit of an aftertaste for the coffee, but I haven't noticed the aftertaste in the hot cocoa. And I actually really like the hot cocoa. Just to have an idea, this is my normal hot cocoa. I go with the Cadbury stuff and or my favorite hot cocoa of all time, which might also just be nostalgic from the day I became a Christian. Land O'Lakes hazelnut hot cocoa, my favorite of all time. Also something, just so you have an idea of what my palate is, if you like any of these things, if you don't like them, if this is too sweet for you, then this is going to be perfect for you because I found that this mushroom hot cocoa was actually very mildly sweet, which is what I like, which is why I can drink this chaga tea at night, which is just a regular chaga tea with some oat milk and like knockout. Other things I like to add to my regular coffee, any coffee at all, actually, Tazo tea. I like to do dirty coffees as many times as I can. This sometimes gives me really bad heartburn. It's not stopped me yet. Black chai with your coffee. That's what I do a lot. And it's great for caffeine booster. And of course, everything I do is feel free. They no longer have an affiliate program. They said they'd send me a box of this if I do commercials with it. I've not taken the time to do UGC content outside of this maybe, but I don't think they're paying me for it. So this is just me comparing all the things that I do. Oh, I forgot one and I'm not getting up to get it for you. The matcha everyday dose I like to mix with my liquid IV, and that gives me an excellent boost and helps with dehydration. Obviously I'm incredibly dehydrated as a person because all I do is drink coffee all day, but honestly I'm probably going to be the best person to talk to you about coffee because I've gone through so many. So my regular standard coffee is some of this with some of this. That's what I do on the daily. If I want to add some hazelnut or some of my coconut syrup, I will do that, but I'm a pretty simple girl and I try to keep it light on the sweetener. But lately I'm a huge fan of the bourbon maple syrup that Crystal sent me from Vermont, from Woods Vermont Syrup Company. So that's it. That's my spiel. These are all the coffee things. If you have questions, just throw them in the comments. Again, Maple Coffee, very good coffee, small little coffee place out in Florida. We can't blame them from where they are. I say that because they're also from Florida. Anyway, Blue States.